We're here with Ben Schwartz. He's promoting Sonic 3.
Whoa!
I know.
Reloading?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You want another? We'll do another. Wait, we should talk. You just got back from roast.
Yeah, roasting the year.
How does it feel? The roast of the year or the roast of the year?
Roasting the year 2024.
Okay, how do you guys feel?
Definitely not the roast of the year. It was one of the worst of all time.
I gave him the brief rundown that it was not good.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be edited to be hopefully
But
good.
you guys did well. You hit.
We did
well. I ended horribly. I fucked up the ending, but
we thought it would be funny if we ended it by like being like, oh my God, we're going to get canceled, and we pretend it, and Mark picks up the phone and then goes, oh shit, Trump just made us Secretary of Agriculture.
Oh, that's good. That's funny.
It killed. We did it at the club and it killed, and then we did it there and it got. We didn't have a phone. We forgot to bring a phone up, so the actor Simon Rex is in the front row.
So you asked for his phone?
So we said, Simon, can we have your phone? He just gave us his phone.
Oh, that's cool. And you still have his phone now?
Yeah, we took
Never give it back.
We took it wet.
Very cool.
But it didn't work. So
are you guys able, if you have a good set, how do you, because it seems like you're both very chill. If you have a good set, would you give yourself credit and be like, what was the, would you say we killed, or would you always say like, yeah, we did well?
We got through that. That was good.
So you're never like, we crushed?
No.
Rarely.
Because even
when you feel like you did, you just can't say it. Why do you think that is?
Because there's always something wrong. You can always find
You always feel like a fraud on some level, where like if it's a special, you're like, well, now I got to write a whole new act. It's hard to celebrate the win.
So you can't even enjoy it?
I can't.
Wow. I get that. I'm bad at enjoying things at the moment. I'm always worried about the next thing.
Because you got a big movie up, but you got to go on a press tour, right? So you're like, fuck.
That sucks.
The press tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. This is amazing. This is the very last thing on the entire press tour. I've been doing press for 3 months.
Yeah, you seem wiped.
I'm sick. I don't feel great.
International. He went international.
Yeah, we went to Brazil and London and LA and New York. And this is it. We're ending. This is it. We're ending. I can't wait. This is amazing.
All right. Well, hey, we're happy to have you.
I want this to be 7 hours long. I want us to really have a marathon.
We can do that.
Sonic is it's kind of crazy it took this long to make a Sonic movie.
Are you a video game fan?
As a kid growing up, I liked it, but I'm a younger brother, so my brother would make me be Tails.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, this game fucking sucks. I'm not even on the screen, you know?
Right. Every now and then you lift Sonic up.
But then he'd leave and I get to play his, and I'd be like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Oh, that is
Sonic's, it was a legendary. The
best.
Turned into a little ball.
The best. Awesome. Yeah. Come on, what are we doing?
I was younger brother too. I was Luigi. I shot a CEO.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, no. Got it.
Yeah,
is he younger? Is Luigi the young one?
I assume, although he's taller.
They're not twin brothers, right? No. Mario and Luigi?
I don't know if they're twin. I thought they were related.
They've got to be
brothers.
It a goog. They're definitely they're the Super Mario brothers.
Oh, there you go.
How old
Mario is supposed to be 43. Okay, what's Luigi?
I was right.
God, this is a great question. How old is Luigi? What do you think their last names are?
Mario. And Luigi Mario.
Is that right?
24.
Luigi's 24?
Wait, so how old is Mario?
Wow, they look like shit.
That's a different mother.
Yeah, I thought they were like 48.
24, by the way, 24 and 26 for full mustache is crazy to me.
Well, they're bucking their wops.
This is crazy.
Huh, no one's their
24 years old. Great.
So their last name is Mario.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Mario.
All right.
I don't know if Sonic has a last name. This is really bringing up a lot of stuff.
Well, he's an animal.
He's a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Was that your game growing up?
Love Sonic, but I love role-playing games. I love RPGs. I don't know how much video games you guys play.
Like Metal Gear Solid type stuff?
Like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger and Legend of Zelda. Like all that stuff I really like.
The vagina's drying.
Do you hear them?
Yeah.
What does that sound? Give a sound effect. Okay.
I've heard it before in high school.
That's another thing we cut from the roast. The vagina's dry and act out.
Hey, I was a Warcraft guy.
You were?
Yeah.
So you're a PC man?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you play like Diablo and all those things?
Nah, I never got into Diablo. Warcraft took over.
Warcraft took over. You were a big Warcraft man.
Yeah, my brother liked it, so I played Tales. Yeah, I played second fiddle to his. He would go pee and go eat, and I would get in there.
I was just sports.
Warcraft is so intense to just jump in for 2 seconds.
I loved it. The orcs killing them. How about Sin City? Not Sim City.
Sim City is Leisure Suit Larry. Remember Leisure Suit Larry?
Oh, do I?
Coonhound. He's Me Too'd by now. That guy's finished.
He's got to be done, right? He's got to be in jail somewhere.
Gotta be.
That was a weird game. Just the horny, chubby guy.
Yeah.
And you're a kid. You're like, I'm supposed to be...
Yeah.
It was very exciting. I remember as a kid being like, I can't believe they're cursing in a video game, or like he's trying to like flirt with women.
Does that say wet dreams dried twice?
Whoever's thinking of the titles is an absolute genius.
The sports games are crazy now because not only do you get to play as the players, you get to be a GM.
That's right.
That is like, as I'm older, that's all I want to do. By the way, is like I want to rebuild the Knicks. I want to make some moves.
Yeah.
As a kid, it was like NBA Jam to like NBA Live.
NBA Live was one of my favorite series of games of all
Epic.
time. I played every year I get a new one.
Yeah.
And people that play 2K right now don't quite know that NBA Live was like everything when you were a kid.
I don't know that. I was an NBA Jam guy, and that's where I capped
NBA
it.
Jam's amazing too.
Yeah,
Epic.
razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle, he's heating up.
It's all in
Boom
the
shakalaka.
shoes. Yes, boom shakalaka.
It is all in the shoes, by the way. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it is all in the shoes. 100% in the shoes.
Those shoes they wore, like pull up, like Walt Frazier would play in Pumas.
Really?
That's
How would play in like Birkenstocks.
How did they last 4 years?
It's crazy. All those old guys would play in like literally
Converse All-Stars.
Crazy.
Like
That's
wood.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, you remember Jordan first shoe was like the most uncomfortable. Like, didn't he say like you get
Really?
blisters? Yeah, like the beginning of when they're really starting to figure out how to make basketball sneakers.
Those are uncomfortable walking shoes.
I know.
And then you're like, what the hell?
They're dunking with them.
Well, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Back in the 40s, guys worked in a factory in like dress shoes.
They served in the war.
In dress shoes?
Ted Williams was a fighter pilot.
There you go.
Joe DiMaggio lost like 3 years of his prime to just like be like a guy who would go like hit balls around for the troops.
Really?
He lost 3 years of his prime. He had to come back and be like, and you're like, Ted, DiMaggio should have better numbers. It's like he lost 3 years.
That's incredible. I didn't know that.
Isn't that
Oh, yeah.
crazy?
Mel
That's
Brooks,
amazing.
he served. People
You were
served.
supposed to. You got to. That was like back in the day when you got a bad look if you didn't serve. You know.
Ali, Elvis.
Ali was gone for a bit. Yeah, those are right now. Those would be considered streetwear sneakers. Like you would skate in those.
I wouldn't wear those because they're uncomfortable now.
I know. You got to put a Dr. Scholl's in there just to walk.
Even
Yeah.
look at the Adidas next to him. Whoever's guarding him in the Bulls or whatever. Those are the same. Those are almost these exactly.
Yeah. So
These are
low.
you like barely walk around with them.
Now they're wearing like pink neon green shoes. It's all a different ballgame.
They're flying coach. They weren't doing charter. They were sharing hotel rooms.
Wow. It's like the WNBA now.
I know. They got their first year of charter because of Caitlin Clark.
Oh
Hey.
yeah! Congrats.
All right,
One.
Clark Bar. Good for her.
Clark Bar.
Finally, a little
You're
respect.
famous for making up nicknames for WNBA players.
That's
right?
my thing.
You have another one? So
That's my-
Clark Bar. Who else do you have from WNBA?
Reese's Pieces.
There you go.
Angel Reese's.
Yeah, there you go. Angel Reese's
Okay.
Pieces. Did you guys do this on the roast or no? You saved it?
I cut a
for you.
WNBA joke from the roast because they said that they own the material. I'm like, I'm putting that in a special.
Oh yeah, you have to be careful with what
Yeah.
I used to freelance jokes for Letterman, and if they got and SNL, we can update. And if they use it, I'm no longer allowed to say it. They own it, and they're allowed to keep it for 3 months. And if they don't use it, then I get it back. But I would always have to be careful and not use anything that I would want to use in a movie or
Sure.
whatever. So I wonder if that's the same for you guys. If it's not your special, do you want to use it and waste it on a roast? Is that something?
I wasted 2 bits on this because I just want to make sure that our set was good. So I was like, it's a P. Diddy joke. I'm like, how long am I going to tell this?
Right.
And then an Epstein joke that I was like, I never tell this.
I'm
There
seeing
you
a
go.
theme with your stand.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Kid fucking.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Take it down a notch.
We. By the way, you're in a movie I enjoyed called Standing Up, Falling Down.
Did you see a movie?
I shout out Pete Horry for writing that. That was a
Pete
good-
is the best. Pete Horry's
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I got to work with Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
That's
Stand-up
awesome.
legend.
Wow.
He was incredible. And we filmed it in Long Island, right where he grew up.
Wow.
You were governors, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
Whoa.
We did everything.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did everything. It was awesome. That movie cost $1 million to make. So we would like change in the car or change in like the
Wow.
restaurant we were going to film in. It was crazy. I can't believe we said yes to it. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a good movie, and it was like
I was a stand-up in that.
it had some darkness to it.
Well, making a stand-up movie is always challenging because punchline, they're all kind of considered a joke.
Yes, and my character was supposed to be bad at the beginning and then better. And so we used tweets of mine at the beginning that were
What?
cheesy and then slowly like started
Neil
to
Brennan's tweets at the
right
end.
better. yeah.
Wow.
Like shitty tweets by me and then Neil Brennan tweets by the end.
Yeah.
But that was fun. It was also funny to go do, stand up, but like do it over and over. It's so different than I started doing stand up when I first started comedy.
Nice.
And I did improv at the same time, and I was so drawn to improv because when you suck, you fail with everybody, and then when you succeed with everybody. And at the beginning, you guys know way more about this than me, but it's like I feel like it's so lonely at the beginning of stand up because you don't really know anybody. Everybody has 5 minutes. You have to bring people to your shows.
Yep.
It's like so you have to love it. You would have to love it to keep going.
Yeah, it's
and I
fun,
loved
really.
improv and sketch, and I like stand up. I was like, I'm not good enough to get on stage. I got to the point where they said you don't have to bring people. I was like, oh, this is exciting, and I just bombed
In front
so
of
hard.
friends.
In front of no friends. The one
okay.
with like you don't have to bring people anymore.
Got it,
Just come and do a set. And I
Isn't it
remember
weird? It makes no sense that you have to bring people at the beginning because I'm bad.
I know.
It's like your first show.
But that's how they make money. The only way they make money.
Of course, but it makes no sense for us. I'm saying, but you found like improv and sketch. What about that? Is it for improv? Your mind works quickly. I saw like a snippet of you when you were doing it with Middleditch.
Yeah, Middleditch and Schwartz.
And I think we both did Clusterfest one year, and I was on one. I saw a bit of you. It was like
oh, nice.
Venue. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, their minds.
That was Ben Schwartz and Friends or Middleditch and Schwartz?
I think it was you two together.
Oh yeah, probably.
But I was like, man, their minds are working quick. Do you have stuff that you're like, please hit this, please hit this?
No, I go on stage with nothing.
Okay.
Literally zero.
You two are insane. It's like
thanks.
The connection. You're so in sync.
It'd be so funny if you've never seen us.
I've seen it.
Never seen it. But
No,
just from the way I've heard about it.
I watched coming up. Like he was always great at the UCB theater.
Yeah, that's where we started doing stuff at UCB in New York. And then at the same time, do you guys know Adam Pally and Gil Ozerido?
Yeah.
So me, Pally, and Gil had a 3-person sketch team called Hot Sauce. And then Montreal Comedy Festival first introduced sketch. And we were able to do like that first batch where like Bob and Dave or Bob Odenkirk and David Cross were hosting it. So it was like the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because we could not get into Aspen for some reason. All these festivals, I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Aspen's gone. Montreal's
I think
gone.
this is the first year it's gone.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild.
It was such an exciting thing. That was like the landmark. If you could do that.
It was exciting, but then it like slowly, like back in the day, you hear stories from the 90s where a guy's like, I got a $750,000 holding deal.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, yeah, I went there and I got like a shitty agent.
Oh yeah, I didn't get anything.
It's like all you get.
I was so excited though. I remember it being so exciting. But you're right, nothing happened afterwards.
I got an agent, and then the guy, when you're signed with an agency, like the big guy comes in to like close it.
Yeah.
They're like, this is like the big dog at our agency, and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, so that guy's my agent? They're like, yeah. and then I was like, whatever happened to Fred? They're like, oh, he left. He just went to another agency.
Yeah.
So like, within signing me, like 2 weeks later, he went to like UTA.
I'm out of here. I'm gone.
I was like, he was like the guy.
That's so fun.
I was that stupid.
We have a friend who, I'm not going to say his name, but he did Montreal and had a bad set and lost his manager.
No.
So he went to Montreal and lost industry.
Wow.
Lost representation.
Jesus.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
He must have been really bad.
He's good. He just it was like one of those industry nights where they're all in their Blackberries, no one's listening, and he just tanked, and they're all there to see one hot guy.
Yeah.
That guy skyrocketed, Matt Rife. And then all the other people, they're just waiting, like, oh, who's this douche? Get out of the way. And then they bombed.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was better off. He's better off. You don't want that manager.
Yeah. The person that gives up on you immediately.
Yeah.
After one bad set.
Remember getting new faces? What did you guys call it for improv?
That was it for improv. There doesn't exist. Improv. Also, the touring that I'm doing now for improv doesn't exist. It's the first time we're playing like the venues that I play are bigger than any improv tour kind of that's ever happened. So we're like trying to show that. I'd love to hear your honest. I know you guys are always honest, but you're honest. Anytime I talk to stand-ups or do stand-up podcasts, I feel like stand-ups kind of shit on improv a little bit.
Yeah. No. I
literally at the same time.
No.
100%.
But not good improv people, though. I mean, I think...
Right.
Look, here's the thing. If you're great at improv, it's like, that's insane. But I've seen... It's kind of like magic. You see someone who's bad.
That's exactly what I say. Oh, I'm talking about magic in general, just the idea of like when you pull it off. But it's the same with you guys when you have a great stand-up set and everything's going.
There's so much bad stand-up.
How are stand-ups, how are we portrayed outside of stand-up? We look like the corniest.
No, stand-up, no, because you can point to 1,000 movies. You can point to 1,000 specials. You can even point to Pryor or Steve Martin. You have different versions of stand-up. And in improv, before Middleditch and Schwartz, there was only like one real special out there, and then there's a documentary on a team called TJ and Dave who are great, but it was a doc kind of, and the other one was like Ass Cat, which was a UCB show, but it was on Bravo and it was shot different, so it wasn't really what they do. So like we never had something we could point to, like a Kevin Hart special, or
we had Who's Line. I know that's super mainstream,
but that's short form. I do that totally different. So that's like it's like quick little jokes as opposed to like
So you're like building something.
Yeah, like we do. So if you ever watch a special, it's an hour and a half, like almost a play. We do an entire hour. We talk to an audience member for 10, 15 minutes. For Ben Schwartz and Friends, what I did this year was I asked the audience, tell me about the most exciting day or night of your life. And people raise their hands, and we pick someone that doesn't seem fucking bananas. And then we ask them, they tell us a story about the most exciting day or night of their life. And then we say, thank you so much. They don't talk for the rest of the show. And then we improvise for 70 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah. And we try to do like the whole thing. And now I'm trying to give an intermission because I'm kind of learning that to give even more show, and people like going and getting a drink and like we never gave an intermission, but now like the venues are also like, they would appreciate it and stuff like that. So we're doing 2 halves. So we're doing 2 tiny shows. But by the end of the second one, we're calling back everything from both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you ever up there when you're like, this is? Are you ever like, no, that's bad. Give me someone else.
When I'm
when
interviewing the audience, all the time.
Yeah.
Because I can also tell when, like, if they're telling us a story, like there's an example of, I was like, tell us the most exciting day in our life. And the guy's like, it was in Chicago. We're playing the Chicago Theater. And he goes, dude, when the Cubs won the World Series, I was like, amazing. Were you there? He's like, nope. I watched it on my TV. And I was like, okay, did anything happen? He goes, I watched the game, my man. And I was like, well, we have to do this for an hour and a half. We need, like, tell us a story, or like, you know, who are you around, or blah, blah, blah. So it's like, so I learned really quick, like, oh, this isn't going to be good, or this person's really excited and not really doesn't have anything to say, but I'll like politely go to someone else or someone else. But the most I'll go to is probably 3 people or something like that. And then I'll be like, all right, we got to figure out something from these 3.
Have you ever had one of those, because you've done a million shows, I assume.
Yeah.
You ever had one of those ones like, there's good, there's great, and then one is just magic.
Yes.
Everything just comes together. I did improv for like 10 minutes. And
did you?
I had somebody told me if you're going to do stand-up, you should do an improv class just to learn how to riff.
This is great. Where'd you take an improv class?
The Pit.
Yeah, I performed at the Pit when I first started. Who's your teacher? Nice.
He was an old kooky guy.
Armando Diaz.
Maybe.
He's not kooky, but he's like he's like the veteran over there.
He was low bar.
Oh,
I don't
he's
even
like
know.
the guy that, like, their forum's named after Armando Diaz.
Yeah. Okay. This
like
guy,
amazing.
he's intro. He probably was an intern that they gave us, but it was bad. But first thing I noticed was improvisers are supportive. Comics like, get out of my way, you piece of shit.
Open mics at stand-up were like, they're just not listening. Like,
ruthless.
The guy I tour with, who's like now one of my best friends,
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
We started out, bad, but no, my friend Gary Veter just saw me spacing out during a open mic set at Maui Taco, and he goes, "This fucking asshole's not listening." That's how I met him.
Really?
And we were on a show the next night, and he goes, "I'm really sorry." And I was like, "Nah, I get it."
Oh, I saw how much bigger you were. I was like, sorry about that. He's a little guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
But yeah, it was, first of all, it was crazy supportive. That's when I knew I was like, this isn't for me. Because I didn't care about any of them, but they were super nice. They're like, oh, you need a place to go to Thanksgiving? And I was like, ugh.
Oh, you mean like in life they were supportive?
Both, everywhere.
That's great. This makes me so happy for my community.
Yeah.
And you're scared of it. You hate it.
Well, it just wasn't, I knew it wasn't
How were you
scene.
at improv? Were you I bet you were you're trying to get the laugh, so you're not thinking about the scene.
Exactly.
Whenever for people who start, or stand-ups that start, like, they'll break the scene to make themselves look funny. Like, if I'll be like, man, it's cold out here. They'll be like, no, it's not. And I'm like, well, it's like, now you got a joke and the scene is over, but now that joke is over. We could
We're like
build
ball
something.
hogs.
I wasn't that bad. I hate the negate guy. That guy's, get rid of him. That guy's a problem. The negate guy. That's the real N-word.
I think it's crazy that you had no one to look for, for what you want as a career.
People don't get paid. People don't really get paid for this.
True.
You guys have 1,000 examples of people getting paid.
Exactly. Like, there was a trajectory. Like, what did you think your career?
We perform for free. We probably shouldn't get into this too much, but at UCB, I performed for free for my entire career. From 2003 to 2009, I never got paid for a show. And then at the beginning, this is why I think it happens. At the beginning, nobody's coming to my shows. Literally nobody.
Sure.
But I'm still able to get up and do 30 minutes of improv. So, like, they're not making money at all. They're losing money off me. And slowly, as I got better and better, and the shows got better, say it again.
The word got out.
Word got out. People started being like, oh, you should come see this guy or our group or Hot Sauce or Shitty Jobs or something. And then now we're selling out every show, but still not getting paid. But in my head, it's probably, I mean, I don't even know how much is this. So when you go to the Comedy Cellar, how much do you guys get paid?
We shouldn't put it in there. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it would cut that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beep it.
Yeah.
Why, you think that's bad?
It's weird. I feel like they look bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a week.
Per set.
Yeah. Weekend.
And then you guys will try to fit in a bunch of different sets.
Yeah.
But I think the deal in our head at this point is like, we're trying shit.
Yeah.
When you're starting out, that you got to kill every set.
Yeah, it's got to be so much pressure. You must have been way more nervous before than now, because you can bomb and not care now.
100%.
You still care, but
still hurts.
It still feels bad.
Yeah.
But it's like, you look. Did I get a new bit? Like we were honing a joke, a joke set for like a week for this roast.
Yeah,
and we were really like. You have to really be hard on each other because we'd never worked together on a set.
Right.
So we're
Really?
like, yeah, we've never gone up together. So we're like, we'll just I'm like,
Wait, what was that like then? Because you guys have you guys both have specials. You guys both have your own thing.
Yeah.
Is it weird? This is you guys.
Completely new and different, but we've worked together for 15 years on jokes, but this is the first time we went up together and told them. So you have to be like, that one's not hitting, or you got 2 killers, I got 2 weak ones, we got to swip and swap.
Do you ever share a joke? Someone sets it up and the other one punches, or no? It's always I do my bit, then you do your bit. I do my bit, you do your bit.
We tag each other, but we didn't we didn't want
to get too Sklar brothery.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted to keep it stand-up-y, kind of. Not that they're not stand-ups, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't want to finish each other.
Love the Sklar brothers. Did you like, also huge Knicks fans or huge basketball fans? You're huge sports fans. Would you want to do it again? Or no, you hate it?
Well, the show is I feel like we came prepared. The show was a little unorganized.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the risk you take.
Right.
I think we could do it again if we wanted to.
Yeah. It was a good
secretly
experience.
hate each other?
Yeah, it's rough.
Well,
You've barely looked each other's in the eyes.
I can't look people in the eye. That's
Really?
me, not him. Yeah.
Why not?
It's too intimate.
He's gotten better though.
I'm doing it with you right now.
Try to look me in the eyes.
I'll kiss you.
No, you won't. Talk to me for 2 seconds. Just say it.
Kiss him.
Oh my
Kiss him,
All
David.
right.
Why? What does it feel? It just feels like
Just to what are we gonna hug? Are we gonna say I
we're
love you?
talking to each other.
Well, I'm listening. If I look in the eye, I'll listen less.
When you do stand up, where do you look?
Right over the head.
Never look at anybody in the eye.
Well, that's different because I think when you look at the audience, they go, ha ha.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
don't want to force a laugh.
I hate when I see the audience.
Yeah.
I love when it's totally
Same.
dark.
Same.
I love when I hear for me, if it's like a big show, I come out after all these shows. I've probably done 2,000 shows by now, but it's like after all these shows, like I'm not nervous anymore unless it's like a big one, like unless a biggie is coming up. But I'm always, whenever I get my first laugh, I'm fine. I'm so comfortable. I just to know like, oh, okay, we're here, we're gonna have fun. And I feel like a part of what I do, I remember Jim Carrey used to say this also, is trying to make the audience feel comfortable. So it's like at the beginning when I come out there, because for improv, they're going to make it all up on the spot. It could bomb. Oh my God, I'm nervous for these guys. I come out, I talk to the audience for 5 minutes, just talk to them. And then I invite the people I bring on my show, which is 3 people, I change it per show. And then we all talk to the audience. And then I do the interview. And now everybody's fucking calm. The audience knows what's going to happen. They're relaxed. We're relaxed. And then we do the show. And it always helps. Is there a version of that for you guys, or you have to go out blasting with like a great joke?
I go out blasting. I want to get them right away because I don't feel like they trust that I'm funny.
Right.
I have to prove it right away.
But they know what stand-up is. Sometimes people at our shows don't know what improv is. So it's
That's true.
They're like, what's going to happen? So we kind of have to explain it to them.
I get that there's less of a trust thing with you guys.
Yeah. Or just from the audience, just being like, what's going to happen? Just a little bit nervous. And now they're learning more about
People always go, stand up. I don't know how you do it. It's so brave. It takes balls. This, to me, is way ballsier because you have no net.
We have nothing.
We have, at least if it's written, and it still could bomb, but you know what you're going to say when you go out there. You got to go out blank.
It's scary. I think so for me, when I started doing stand-up, I was way more nervous for stand-up than I was for improv.
Really?
Way more, because you have to work, and then you're saying, this is what I found funny. I find this so funny that I've been working on it for weeks, and now I'm going to show it to you. Let's see what you think. For me, it's like, I listen to something, now on the spot, and everybody in the audience knows on the spot, I'm going to try to make a beautiful scene that makes you laugh. But it's like, we all know what's happening on the spot, and we're trying to find it. You guys are like, I've been working on this. This is the funniest thing I can think of right now. I'm like, let's see what you think. And if they say no, it almost feels like, but again, anytime I talk to stand-up, it's the same thing. They're like, I'm not going to go on stage with nothing.
But even
that's crazy.
But even
by the way, you're looking so much more. This is amazing. Do you feel yourself doing it?
All nose.
You're looking at my nose. You can't look at my eyes.
No.
Even the greats have a low batting average, though. Like, I mean, we were talking about we'd throw jokes that we thought were hilarious to each other out, and it would get just nothing.
Yeah.
Like I had one that I was like, maybe that's a bit, and the line between like truthful and too mean is so thin. I had an angle that wasn't working that he thought was funny. That was like, let me try. It was about Luigi and about like we were doing all these topical jokes that Luigi.
Oh, just recently then?
Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah.
The one, remember that one? You were like, that's got to be in it because it hit. And then the next show they looked at me like I was the biggest asshole in the world. Where I said, no, women, you like all these bad boys. It was like Luigi Mangione and the Menendez brothers. Like you like these guys are hot. I'm like, maybe that's why you're so mad that they're taking away a woman's right to choose. You choose horribly.
Oh God,
that's funny.
And how'd it go?
The first show it killed, and then the second show they were like, "What?
Are you guys the barometers for each other?
Well, a little, but you can never know as good as the audience.
But no, I'm saying for you guys, who's the person you go to be like, is this funny? Is it each other?
We text each other sometimes. Not just is this funny, but
that's cooperative. That's amazing.
Not just is this funny, but is this hack? Is this been done?
Right.
Does someone do this angle? But like, you're doing, when you see a perfectly honed joke, like there was trial and error. It didn't just come out perfect. That thought, I mean, because we're so numb. We're so numb to what we don't realize how offensive some of the jokes we're telling are, because we just don't. We were like,
yeah, you guys are your own audience. Yeah.
But we were trying out jokes where they were like, like we had a couple of Stephen Hawking jokes where they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And we're like, oh my God, we thought that was just like a funny play on words. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Right. Sometimes you get so lost in the mechanics of the joke, like the wordplay or the punchline, they don't realize we're saying something about Lizzo being fat.
Yeah.
Like I used to have a joke where I go, kids back in the day, they yelled shotgun. Now when they yell it, they're in a classroom.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm just like, shotgun. There you go. That's a joke.
Right.
The audience is like, Jesus, you're talking about dead kids. And I'm like, oh yeah. I was just working on the shotgun thing. It's
right. So you're like, then you adjust.
Nah, I kept it. But my crowd liked it.
No, you have to tweak though. I mean, that's the thing. Is like you do figure it. That's why we still do the Cellar, because like some comics get spoiled with their crowd, and then they.
Yeah, I agree.
Only kidding. It's like, no, you want to make sure you're still just funny to the masses.
Yes. Although when you go tour, people are seeing you for you guys.
Yeah.
So you can do your style whenever. That's why it's interesting when you did that roast. That's not your audience.
No.
People there may like you guys, but they're not there just to see you. That probably is more nerve-wracking.
It was, yeah. That's why we prepared the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We were on a flight. That was great, just being on a flight bounce. I mean, the people next to us must have thought we were the worst human beings. We're just bouncing.
Terrible, mean jokes.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally, Jeff Ross is revealing he has cancer on this thing. He's okay.
In real life?
Yeah.
What type of cancer does he have?
Colon.
But
really?
we're bouncing like cancer jokes off each other, because we're like, he wanted us to roast him for the cancer.
Really?
Yeah, he was moved by the fact that we could roast him.
Is he in remission?
Yeah, they're cutting the last chemo short, so he's okay. Yeah, I mean, there were so many cancer myth jokes too.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. We're just like, what does Jeff look like? A lump.
Yeah.
Right? Then you're like, you look like a lump, and like a lump, women are terrified to find you in their shower. Joke. So we're just bouncing bits like that.
Imagine hearing that in first class.
Yeah, it's great.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love that you guys flew first class.
Well, they're flying us,
Netflix. I flew back coach, by the way.
What the hell? Why?
Because I needed that time slot. That's all they had.
Yeah. I'd rather a red eye and just pass out.
Did you get any sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you look good.
Look at me. It's the best I felt in weeks.
You look awake. You're ready to go.
Like hell.
This guy's sick now.
Everybody. I'm the only one that's sick. You're doing great.
Thanks. Yeah, I feel good. But back to the movie, goddammit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's in it.
Is that not crazy?
Classic, insanely crazy. He's so good in it too. I don't know if you've seen him, but he feels like, those movies in the 90s, obviously you do, like where he just crushes.
Sure.
He is crushing in these movies. He's so funny and playing like a big character. And then in this one, he plays himself, which is Ivar Robotnik. Then he plays his grandfather.
Oh, wow.
So he's playing two characters who play with each other. So he would do scenes where he would do one side and someone else would be the other guy. And then he'd have to respond to what he did the day before as the other character.
Wow.
So he had scenes where it's just him two.
And would he watch the scene so he'd kind of nail it?
You'd pick which ones, which takes that I think he wanted. I'm never on set. I'm in a booth the whole time.
Sure,
so I do a voice.
Is that weird that you're just not, he's in this movie?
So I only get to see him for like press.
Well, at least you get to see him.
It's amazing. Keanu Reeves is in this one too.
Whoa.
So we did, yeah. We did press, and the line was Idris Elba's in it.
Jesus.
Keanu Reeves is in it. Jim Carrey's in it. James Marsden is in it. And I'm just looking down the line, and it's like fucking Ocean's 11. It's like crazy. That's like all these huge actors in a video game movie. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, that's crazy. All these pictures are fucking bananas.
That's incredible. You made it.
It's crazy.
And do you have any cool Jim Carrey stories?
Or Keanu?
The thing is, like, I shook Keanu's hand beforehand, and he seemed really nice, and then we were doing the UK red carpet, and we closed down Leicester Square, which you guys ever been to London? It's like a huge deal.
Yeah,
it's like
awesome.
Our Times Square, kind of.
Yeah.
And so they closed it down. There's an enormous thing. I've only said hello to Keanu and said, hey man, I'm a big fan, shook his hand, he was very nice. And then they come to me, they go, hey, you're going to go live on television with Keanu in 20 seconds. And then I go, what? And they bring me to the end. and there's a woman from ITV, a local news station there, a big one, and she has a microphone, and she's like, "Nice to meet you." And I go, and Keanu looks at me, and then I was like, "I guess this is like how I meet you, and let's go." And they're like, "All right, 3, 2, 1," and they do the interview, and I kind of started playing in the interview and being like doing a little bit of bits, and he immediately jumped on.
All right.
And loved it. And the whole press tour, when we did interviews together, we would do bits, and he just couldn't wait. Of course, he was the best.
That's great.
We had the best time.
Look at that. That's a photo. You got to frame that.
I know, it's crazy. I did. It's amazing.
Well, I'm just glad he's still working, because like Mike Myers is kind of done, and the Eddie Murphy's kind of done. It's just good to see.
Dude, he's
still going.
so funny in this thing.
Eddie Murphy was in a movie like 4 months ago.
Yeah, he came out with 3 movies.
Oh, really?
He's been in 3 movies in like 3 months. And a new Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I missed it. That's true.
But this was that's the London premiere.
Yeah, Jim Carrey has, other than this, he hasn't done.
I think this is the only movies he's done since COVID, maybe?
Wow.
Could be, because our movie came out during COVID. I think he's he said he's semi-retired. He takes power breaks.
Yeah.
Which he's like, I just, if something amazing happens and I want to jump in, I'll jump in. But like outside of that, it's like, I think he's pretty content and he's a very spiritual guy. He's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. He's a
amazing.
painter now.
Yeah, he paints. He does he's amazing. Yeah.
What kind of stuff, when you guys talk, what kind of stuff do you talk about?
We'll talk about it. He's very macro, very big universe type thing. You guys ever know Shanley at all? Were you friends with Shanley at all?
Love Shanley. We never met him.
Okay. Yeah, so I was very close with him. He was one of my guys.
Wow.
I love him.
Wait, you knew him?
I played in his basketball league every week for 6 years.
That's
Larry
incredible.
Sanders is like
Larry Sanders, I think, is the best.
Gotta get him on the wall.
Why is he not on the wall?
There he is.
Sorry.
Oh, there he is. Good.
He's the best. Oh, and he was so close to Bob. So the fact that they're next to each other makes me so happy. He was probably really close to Norm too.
Yeah.
But he was very spiritual also. So it's like that type of feel where he was like a Buddhist kind of.
Yes.
He would talk about spiritual stuff all the time.
Enlightened.
Yes. Jim has that. I think he was the most famous person in the world, Jim, for so long, I think.
Sure, I believe it.
That I wonder, we could never relate to what it feels like to be him, because even when we go to dinner or something, when he walks in, when we're like a famous comedian, some people look and like they're excited, but like there's nobody that doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
So he can't have a genuine normal experience, I bet. I don't know. I'm not asking, but it's like when he walks. I remember when I was a page at Letterman, and Letterman's security guard would be like, "Letterman can't even go get a pack of cigarettes.
Sure,
he can't." And like he wants to, but he can't, and that drives him crazy or whatever. So for Jim, I wonder if it's like he's amazing. Like he says hello to everybody. He's incredible. You guys would love him.
It is crazy. I remember I was doing like a interview thing at the Big 3 tournament when that started, the NBA thing.
Oh yeah,
and.
Who'd you interview? Like Ice Cube?
Everyone, yeah. But then
that's so exciting.
And everyone was like, "Oh, cool, that guy." Like, "Oh, Kenyon Martin, this guy was a good player."
Great,
these good players, right?
New Jersey.
But then Allen Iverson walked in, and it was like that, where everyone was like,
"Yeah, dude."
Oh, really?
It was that type of energy.
Yeah. AI is definitely a league above. I mean, he's a superstar.
You get a little starstruck because it's Allen Iverson.
Of course. I feel like also before you meet somebody that we've known like in movies or TV or stand up for a long time, before you meet them, they're the person you've seen they're not real person yet.
Right.
They're like this fictional character. And then when they start talking like normal humans, like, "Oh, I can like bond with you about real shit."
Right.
Like, and then they become human beings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who was a good hooper in the Shanley League?
Who's in that?
Who is it? There's a bunch. By the way, it was a thing where we were always supposed to. He liked to keep it private. Nobody talked about it, and nobody talked about it. And then when he passed away, like a big article about it came out in like a couple magazines. And I was like, oh, the whole point was like to not whatever. But like stand-ups that played there that were amazing.
Kevin Nealon in that?
Dude, Kevin Nealon, I think, is one of the funniest people in the world.
Yeah. Whoa, we were just talking about
and
that.
Adam McKay played in that too, and he's also one of the funniest people in the world. But Nealon would do these bits where he would be like, he's just so committed. He commits so hard to bits. He was standing near a tree, and he goes, "Ben, did I ever show you my Coach Giraffe character?" And I go, "Coach Giraffe?" I go, "No, let me see it, Kevin." And he literally did this. So imagine, he's 6'3", probably, or 4, something like that. And he goes, "I need you to get out there. I need you to play 3-2 defense. Make 2-3 defense. I need 2 guards up top, 3 in the bottom." And then he slowly eats a leaf. Just eats a leaf and he commits like a real monologue from a coach, but slowly eats leaves throughout the whole thing. And he's so funny.
That's great.
And his delivery is so dry that it's like so good.
Yeah. Can we pull up? I know this could be a tough find, but Gary. I'm thinking Larry Sanders. Gary on the green room going at it with Bo Burnham.
It's pretty funny. They're both
with Bo Burnham?
They kind of got into it a little bit.
Getting a little squabble, but they're both funny and it's good.
Yeah, I mean it's going to take some whittling down because that's a long clip, but
yeah, it looks like it's just Bo.
I think it's right out of the gate. This show is amazing, by the way.
It was a good show.
It was like tough crowd, but
he shouldn't be able to talk before him.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lineup.
Fair point.
I'm of the.
He's like 22 here.
So
God, he's so young in this.
Wonder for all of you.
Here we go.
Who are you?
So that gets to the fun laugh. Young guy with this. See, Shandling's he's locking and loading.
No, that's him respecting the joke. Absolutely, that's him respecting the joke.
Hold
on. It's so good.
See?
It's so good because it's so mutual.
The delivery was so perfect. I mean,
Dude,
that was
he's amazing.
Jedi shit.
He would work on stuff for a bit also, like Gary.
I don't know if we needed that part. I don't know if we needed the guns.
But that's amazing. That's them playing with each other.
Yeah, I love that scene. The whole episode's great.
So funny. Larry Sanders, I think, is the best comedy ever made.
I watch it so much.
It's perfect.
Any
and it makes
that starts with Hank.
Oh my God. Hank Kingsley is there's this scene where they do where he's trying to get him to ask, or he's trying to either ask to be invited for a party, and Hank comes in the room pretending like he has boxing tickets for the same night, or like he's trying to offer boxing tickets. I wonder if we can find it. There's also one where he and he goes in his pocket and he's like, so Larry Sanders calls him out on it, being like, let me see the tickets, let's go. And he goes, huh? He goes, let me see the tickets, I'd love to go there. And he's like, I'm butchering this, by the way. If you find it, it's unbelievable.
All right. I'm sure we've seen the scene.
I'm sure you have.
But
it's them at the office. Anyway, but he goes in his pockets and he only has pills, and he has to embarrass him to be like, I don't have the tickets.
I love. I just watched one where he has this long scene with Gloria Steinem, and it's so painful.
Hank Kingsley does?
Yeah, and there's this long talk, and he's just like, I just want you to know I'm a feminist. I think women can do anything men can do. He goes, men, we're a little bit stronger. Has to throw that in, and she's just in hell for like that whole minute, and then she walks away, and he turns to his receptionist and goes, she's got a great ass.
It's brilliant.
It's just perfect.
Apatow wrote on that show. There were so many great writers on that show.
Oh yeah, everybody like young Piven, young Duchovny, young
Sarah was on that show. Sarah did that show.
Todd Barry the other day. I was like, this is amazing.
I just saw Todd Barry in L.A.
Yeah,
a LA sighting of Todd Barry is very rare.
That's gross.
Very rare. It doesn't
him in sunlight.
This is it. This is exactly it.
Wow. All right, Peters.
I can't believe you found it. This is the exact scene.
I hope you're sitting down.
Oh, geez, I am sitting down.
Well then, don't get up, because I have here
He's so good.
for tonight's holy
Timbre.
fight, and I would like to bring you.
Let me see him. That's great. Let me see him. Let me see him. Come on, hey. Let me see. This is. These are vitamins.
Please invite me to your party. Tickets, there are no tickets.
Hank, I was just going to invite you when you came in.
Hey now.
Great.
Oh, so good. That is
So funny.
He's an amazing actor.
Yes.
This holiday rush is stressful enough on you and your online store. Don't make it harder on yourself by having a horrible online checkout. Switch to Shopify and have a stress-free season. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. They're the #1 checkout on the planet. They've even got Shop Pay that allows your customers to save their payment and shipping info and boost conversions up to 50%. No more losing a sale because someone had to get up to go get their credit card. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. That's all there is to it. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Gymshark uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/drunk, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/drunk to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/drunk.
You got that right. Thank you. Can you just imagine? This is some sappy shit, but Seinfeld and Gary started basically around the same time. They kind of came up together.
Did they?
Both did.
Yeah, Carson, yeah.
Very paralleled careers stand-up wise, and they really fell in love with each other and became fast friends. They both get a sitcom. This is in the same lot, Seinfeld and Larry Sanders Show, and so they got to do the shows together, and then both win Emmys together. I mean, it's pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they were tight.
That's amazing. I know he did. So Shanley did these things on the DVD. If you get this black box set of it, where he did these incredible interviews with people from the show, but they were like slow, patient interviews, and he wanted them. If they felt uncomfortable, that's what they were. If they he just let them be what they were, and they let them play for a long time. And they were amazing. Some of the coolest interviews ever, because he's interviewing comics, he's interviewing actresses like Sharon Stone and like all these people that did the show.
They dated for a while too.
Did they?
Yeah.
And then I think he did it with Seinfeld, or I think he did it with Seinfeld. Yeah, right?
I've seen that.
Yeah. Or was that Seinfeld's coffee?
No. That
was way before that.
Yeah.
Before that.
And then he did one with Seinfeld, but those are the cool, especially if you like comedy, the cool. He did one with Tom Petty and was like, he was boxing with Alec Baldwin.
Comfortable.
The Alec Baldwin one?
Yeah, Baldwin's like kind of trying to alpha.
But he kept it in because he's he always talked. I remember when he did. He would always talk about keeping everything in. He's like, yeah, but like even instead of editing it down, what if we just let the whole thing breathe? Let people understand how we got there. Let it be uncomfortable for a bit. When he would near the end, I remember he always was pitching that. Like, you're talking about how people would edit stuff down. Like even when he was doing interviews or like a thing, he was like, how fun if you just kept that whole thing in and see what it felt like.
It was kind of before,
that's what podcasts are.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's before podcasts. So seeing that kind of stuff was so rare. I remember on the bench there in the park, and Seinfeld's like, "Don't you hate when everybody says comedians are depressed? Like people driving bread trucks aren't depressed. Come on, get the hell out of here." And he goes, "I'm sensing rage." Fucking broke up. It was great.
It's great.
He's the king. Yeah. He's the best.
He's the
delivery.
king. He's the best guy ever. I miss him so much.
Another nerdy comedy nugget. Have you seen the Ricky Gervais interview with him?
Yes. And by the way, and Ricky went to his house before he was supposed to.
Yes.
Like in real life, he went to his house.
He's annoyed.
Yes, he should be.
Yeah, and he kind of calls him out. It's all on tape.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's nothing that isn't out there, but I think they were supposed to interview each other for each other's things.
Yes.
And Ricky kind of set up and like did everything, and like he didn't have his contacts in yet, or you know what I mean? Like it was like
pull that up if you can.
It was like
pretty cringe.
It was.
It is.
It wasn't. I don't think it was handled the best way.
And Gervais does that big high pitched laugh, and he goes, "Are you really mad? Are you actually mad?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm mad." It's great.
You got to find that's in his house.
There it is. It's part 1 because it's right in the beginning, so you can skip all the makeup bullshit, and if you get right to when he gets in the house,
we should have gifted you YouTube Premium. Why did we give you a freaking Theragun?
But didn't he say also that like The Office couldn't exist unless Sanders came out?
Oh wow,
I think that's what Ricky said.
Nice feather in your cap.
That's what I think Ricky said.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because look, he just
no laugh track. A lot of those kind of awkward, just let it play out scenes. I mean,
right. Wow, he's so young and chubby.
Yeah, it's his kitchen.
He's in the house. Such an LA house.
It's his living room.
Is it like a British thing to wear the muscle tee when you don't have muscles? Because that was like a Simon Cowell thing too.
Oh yeah.
With a salad.
Going through his fridge. That's crazy.
Oh, here it is.
Why did you ruin that moment by looking? How did you?
He's already directing.
It's your house.
Why was that you that was looking this way?
No.
Who was looking right here when I was walking in? When I was standing out there, didn't you see that I was coming walking in?
No.
Was that you?
No.
Hold on. Before I shake your hand and say, first you said no, that wasn't me.
I didn't see you. I swear
Well,
I
now
didn't
you're
see
changing
you.
the story to that was me.
He's like a lawyer.
I didn't see you.
That's true. But you said, is it you that looked out there? What I was doing was talking to my producer that was here.
Right, because you were standing about here looking this way.
Yeah. Well, this is the way to tell if it was me or not.
Don't touch me.
Did it look like me? If it looks like me,
And it smells like you.
then it might have been me.
I doubt that it's you.
What are you doing?
It's my contact lenses. That's why I have these on. These are my prescription sunglasses.
Okay. Hi.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Gary Shandling.
I've never met Ricky before, so this is actually
Thrill.
uncomfortable
Great.
and yet exciting because there will never be, as they say, this first moment again when I meet you the first time.
Well, where do you want to do this interview then? I'm not
I don't know why the kitchen sink isn't so bad.
All right. We can keep going. But yeah, these Ricky Gervais. He does the one with Larry David. They're all great.
Amazing.
Shandling is the king.
The best. I miss him so much.
Yeah.
He's so fun.
Well, I mean, what was your relationship like with him?
I mean, we would see each other every week for a long time. He had a basketball game. So like we went there. Sarah was the one who invited me over there for the first one. And I was really young. I just moved to LA and Sarah played my sister in a movie. And I played basketball. Back then I played basketball a lot. Like multiple times a week. My favorite thing to do. And then you get older and your knees hurt more. Sure. And, it becomes harder to do. And so we never talk business. We all just like do like whatever. When we're playing, everybody's really trying, really playing. And then afterwards we'd all watch sports together and we'd that's when we do bits and everything. And the funniest people in the world are just in the room. And then, it becomes normal after a while because you're there every week. But he was the best. I could text him. I could talk to him about stuff. Wow. Have like real conversations. We go on hikes and talk about real stuff. He just has a grasp on life and even looking at things. It's in such like a level that's so much more zoomed out than most other people. So you just want to listen to him and stuff like that. No. Do you want to hear a sappy? I'll tell you. You said,
please sap it up.
Okay, so when he passed away, it was very sad, very sad. And
he died.
He did die. Did you? You didn't kill him, right?
No, it wasn't me.
All right, wasn't you? Okay, so there's a funeral and there was this crazy funeral where like everybody from Sanders was there. It was crazy. And then afterwards, I ate with Wayne Fetterman and Sarah, and we were like talking about Gary. It was amazing. Wayne had known him forever. Sarah known him forever. And then I went home. I know this is probably not the right audience for this, but
please.
I went home and I lived in like a small apartment, and I had a guitar, and I thought, I said, this is so stupid. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I said, okay, Gary, if you're there, I know this is stupid. I can't believe I'm saying this. You're dead. I'm even thinking, I remember even saying, I was like, why would you fucking haunt me? You have so much people that you're closer than I am. But if you're here, like, do something or make me understand that you're here. And I sat down for like 30 seconds and obviously nothing happened. And I started cracking up so loud, being like, oh my God, if he was here, that's exactly what he would fucking do. It's so funny. And then my guitar made a noise on the other side of the fucking room.
No.
After I laughed and was like, of course, my guitar made a noise. Nobody was near it. It was just me in the apartment.
Yee.
Crazy.
That's beyond.
And I immediately called Sarah and was like, you'll never fucking, this is insane.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Kooky.
Very kooky. Kooky, one more.
Dookie, good album.
Way off.
Shit. Well, last nugget on Shandling, and then I'll put it to bed.
Please.
Do you see the documentary about him?
Yeah.
Apatow made. It's great.
Gorgeous.
My favorite.
Every doc he's made on comedy lately has been.
Yeah, Apatow is
so good too.
He is someone who loves comedy.
The first half is always great, but so he always does 2-parters. But okay. Funny people, 4-parter. But
now you can't get him on the podcast. What are you doing?
No, we've had him many times.
Oh, okay.
He's a friend.
There you go,
friend.
But he told his wife wanted to get married, or his girlfriend wanted to get married. We got to get married.
Gary did.
Yeah, Gary's girlfriend's like, we have to get married. You're like 48.
Linda.
Was that it?
Maybe. Keep going.
So he's like, I don't want to get married. I'm scared. She's like, you got to marry me. And he goes, how about this? I'll marry you when the house is finished being built. And she was like, done. That works. And he's like, all right. And he kept adding wings to the house just to get out of the marriage. He was like, oh, the pool's not done. Oh, the garage is halfway. And then she'd be like, well, the garage is done. He's like, I added a guest room to the 3rd floor. Like, so he kept building, and then he died.
That's so funny. Yeah, his house was never done. He always talked about how much more work he had to do to his house.
What a great loophole.
That is a
so
commitment
funny.
phobe. That is crazy.
I love it.
That's so
You love
funny.
it because
I'm a commitment phobe.
Yeah.
I caved because I can't afford to build more house. But
ran out of things to build.
Yeah, but so cool.
I love this as a love fest for Gary. What a cool thing, because a lot of people probably that listen to you probably don't even know about Larry Sanders or
I
stuff.
think a lot of them know. We have a lot of comedy nerds.
All right, good.
Yeah, I mean,
an incredible stand-up too. We haven't even talked about a stand-up. He was so strong.
If you haven't seen the Larry Sanders show, that's your rec for this week.
You got that right.
Great show.
Amazing show.
He's got a joke. I'm gonna fuck this up. He goes, I fucked Miss Georgia, and then the guy goes, really? He goes, well, former Miss Georgia. He goes, well, really? And he goes, all right, it was George Foreman. But Norm Macdonald, the king, the funniest guy ever, quotes that as like, I can see how every joke is constructed. I've been doing comedy so long. He's like, I have no idea how he wrote that joke.
Really?
Yeah, he's just like, that joke is on another level of joke writing.
Did you have Norm on this podcast? It was too
No,
late.
we never
No,
did. This started after he passed, I think. Oh no, we
He died.
We got the news while we were rolling.
Yeah.
Really?
That was tough.
That's gotta be. Did you get it on camera? Is it like?
Yeah.
Wow, that must be so hard.
It was September 14th, I want to say. September 13th. Give it a go, because I still remember the date. It was
Wow.
11.
Yeah, we just had Spade on. We should have asked.
Oh, yeah.
We should have asked some more Norm stories. Colin Quinn.
Oh my God, dude!
Bam!
Are you good with dates? Are you
I'm
that?
autistic.
Are you for real?
Well, no, I just remember that
Oh.
date. It's my birthday's 4 days later, too.
My birthday's September 15th.
Hey,
Come on, my
Virgo.
man. Come on.
Virgo
Hey.
here too.
When's your birthday?
What are we, chicks? What are we doing here? All right.
This is great, isn't it?
August 29th.
Our periods
Amazing.
are
We're really
synced.
doing it.
We're saying.
What's your favorite Norm joke?
I love the joke. I mean, I can't pick one, but one of my favorites is he goes to the gay pride parade.
I was gonna say that.
Oh my
Are you
God!
fucking
I love
kidding
that
me?
joke. Is like established.
Wait, I don't
a
know.
lot of
This
my
is great.
joke
Can you
writing.
do it? Don't say what it's like. Just do it.
I'm gonna fuck it up, but it's like he's at the gay pride parade. A mom had a sign that said, "I'm proud of my gay son," or "I'm proud that my son is gay," or something. And he's like, "Well, what are you proud of? It's not an accomplishment." It's like if you're like, my son graduated from law school at Harvard. You're like, all right, that's proud of. That's worthy of being proud of. And now you're just like, he loves cock.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't do it like
Yeah,
he
no,
does.
you're butchering it, but it's like
Yeah, I know you're butchering it.
I butchered it. He
Yeah,
loves
no, you're
cock
butchering it.
the
It's
butcher.
hilarious.
I would have done better. It's his delivery is what makes it. you know?
Pull it up. Are we watching too many videos? Sorry.
Is this where do you guys watch a lot of videos usually?
Not usually, but
This is.
this is fun.
Oh, here it is. Wow. Peters is on
Peter's-
fire.
We can get rid of Salic.
Alec
What the hell?
is canned.
And I saw in it there were these an old men and old ladies like with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son." That's an odd thing to be proud of, because it's not an achievement, it's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. Hey, Bill. That's
a great point.
My kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, now he's articling over at a law firm. And, oh yeah, he loves cock.
I mean, that's first of all, that observation is brilliant. Anyone would see I'm proud of my gay son and go, oh, that's nice. Mom's proud of her son. She's not homophobic. That's nice. He goes, why are you proud of him? It's not an achievement. I mean, that's a brilliant.
We're kind of mocking the idea
caught it.
of parades. Too.
That's
it's kind
too.
of taking down the idea of like, well, you were born this way. Why are you? I mean, it's good to like, I don't know. It's an observation I hadn't heard. I love that, and I loved.
He's so funny. He's also so amazing at like the joke is this, and he'll just make you go here for like 5 fucking minutes.
That too.
And then come back and crawl. That's some of my favorite stuff that he did was like, the joke is here. He could easily say the punchline in about 20 seconds or 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He will take a long walk around to get to that point. And then it makes it so much funnier.
Fun nugget. The moth story, it's 5 minutes long. That's a one-liner.
Great. That's an incredible joke.
It's probably his like masterpiece.
Yeah.
But the moth joke is one line that Colin Quinn told him. He's like, hey, you ever heard that joke? Why'd the moth go to the therapist? He goes, well, what are you in here for? He goes, the light was on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole joke. But he made it 5 minutes long because Conan said, oh, our guest didn't show. Can you stretch a little?
No.
So he took that joke and just stretched. That was on the fly.
Is that true?
That's true.
That's crazy.
You
Give
could
it a
tell
go.
he was improvising that shit too, because he
Yes.
was just like he was going in weird directions with
shaky.
that. And that
One of
joke
the
is
best straight
amazing.
men, too. Like knowing when to. I mean,
100%.
the funniest people ever, but also knowing when to be the straight man, like a great host. But I was gonna say the Norm joke from his last Letterman set when he did the Germany versus the world.
Amazing.
Oh, incredible!
Amazing.
That's also the set where he gave him a hug and told him how much he meant to him. That was an
Yeah.
incredible moment.
Yeah.
That was an incredible moment.
Letterman didn't give much back. If I can be so bold.
I think he's not good with emotions, man.
You can't look people in the eyes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Mark wrote me a very long. I was shocked the message you wrote me yesterday.
Well, I get sappy on a plane. I get emotions on a plane.
But you won't say it to him. You'll email it.
I'll text you.
I even said the way that you gave your gift to your friend was the most. You didn't look at him and go, "We got you something."
I am bad with that.
literally
what?
gave it to him. Didn't look.
Why
what's
we
your
get
name?
along?
Matt. So we were right here. Me and my friend Emmy were right here, and he comes in and then has a bag, takes out his dog, I think, or something. No, and he goes, yeah, and this is for you. Then we got this for you. No, this is for you. We got it. Didn't look at him. and Matt's enjoying it, doesn't look at him to see if he's enjoying it. Matt understands what this relationship is and
He
goes,
gets it.
He just nods, and I was like, and then we're like, oh, that's a cool gift. And Matt's like, yeah. They're like, yeah. It's-
Well,
What's
he's
the
no
alternative? I'm like, check it out, dude.
well, you
That's
didn't even
kinda
like,
douchey too.
you didn't even look at him. You didn't even
I'm
connect.
sorry I didn't look at you for that. We
He's no-
appreciate you very much.
Because
That's
it
why we
must have
do
been
that.
awkward for you to give a
Yeah,
gift.
I'm not good at gifts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good at getting gifts. I'm not good at the giving the gifts.
I'm bad. I hate receiving gifts too.
I mean, getting like picking them out for someone.
yeah.
No, I'm not.
I love getting gifts for people, or I'm good at getting gifts for people like who like specific things. That I'm alright at. But you're right, giving and then receiving.
weird.
I'm not good at getting compliments either. I get awkward when someone says something nice. I have to like find a way to make it about
what you
them
mean.
immediately.
We're
I'm
bad
the
at
same
that
way.
too.
I'll like, you're like, oh, good show. Oh man, you were, dude. I saw you 2 weeks ago.
You wrote me a long message. I was shocked.
I
actually.
mean, it was a text.
But it was
Let
a
him get this out. This is
All
good.
right, all
This is
right.
good.
It was a text like this long, which was all like how much he appreciated like building this thing with me, and I was like, oh wow, I'm not. You're not like that. No, it was surprising.
Do you think you're changing a little bit as you get older?
No, I just think it was.
I think you are.
It felt necessary. Maybe I'm changing.
I think you are. I think you're more comfortable with your feelings than you were.
Guys, I have cancer.
What?
All right.
Jesus.
Well, you look like a lump.
I don't know. It had to be said, and it felt like we left abruptly. Like we did a podcast, then he got into a car, I got into a car, I went to the airport.
I love it.
To his ladies.
We're getting older. We're all getting older.
It was too abrupt, so I felt like it needed a ta-da at the end.
needed
A button,
the button.
on it.
What are you uncomfortable with? Like what makes
Dog
you?
is unbelievable.
Look at that.
Absolutely in the zone.
Wing-
I'm not good at getting compliments. I'm not receiving gifts. I'm bad at because I'm afraid I'm not going to like it before I open it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy.
Don't get me gifts. It just piles up unless I really need it.
Right.
But good hairline.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I was trying to compliment you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go. You
guys
took
have
that.
great hair too. It's fun to see both of your hairs.
It's a bird's nest.
No, it's great.
Yeah, it's
that's what I
real
do.
bad.
I can't talk. They'll be like, oh, that's whatever.
flowy, black, thick black head of hair.
What's like a peeve for you? What bothers you?
That people do in general?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Any
a good
peeves?
question. Any peeves at all about anything that bothers me?
I got one to buy you some time. Nick.
Go, please.
All right. How about this one? The guy who doesn't know the answer to something, he asks you don't know either, and then he gets mad.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
This happened to me today. The guy's like,
What's the example?
Well, the guy's like, when does this place open? Or he said something like that. When does it close? And I go, I don't know. I try to give a little show because I don't want to be the guy who goes, I don't fucking know. Get out of here. So I go like, I don't know. 4 or 5. I'm not really sure. And he goes, thanks a lot. And I'm like, well, you didn't know either, Dick Cheese. What the fuck?
I guess there's more industry stuff that makes me like if people say like if they're like, oh, what the Ben Schwartz of it all. There's sentences that I can't read anymore in emails.
Ugh.
Like the Ben Schwartz of it all, or like
What does that even mean?
It means like let's say we're talking about Larry Sanders show. Like, yeah, we'll have a meeting about the Larry Sanders show of it all. And I was like,
I
they're
like
just
that.
some sentences where I can't
with you.
read them anymore. And oftentimes when we have a phone call, if it's a lot of people for business. Like I just want to get to what we're talking about. I was ready, you know what I mean? But like there's so much time that is wasted just like saying hello and catching up. I was like, oh, let's talk about what we need to get to and let's move. But a lot of stuff in email business wise, I have to like read that part quickly.
100%.
This was a recent peeve of mine that in the business type emails. Thanks for understanding.
Oh yeah, we'll circle back soon.
Circle back.
Oh, also when I don't get a role, they said that they went a different way. I'm so tired of hearing they went a different way, but not telling me why.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, oh,
They love you, but they're going a different way.
Oh, how about
so they
this?
don't love you.
you crushed it,
They're
but they're
huge
going
fans.
different ways.
Well, they're an executive. They could give me something.
I know.
They're
I know.
such a big fan.
There's a couple others. Let's table that.
Yes,
Let's put
table
a
that.
pin in it.
I hate
Let's unpack this.
These are true things that I can't do anymore. Pin, table it. You're saying all
unpack?
the ones.
Unpack
this
is
isn't
big.
like biological father. This is a fucking.
Let's unpack this.
I agree. So those are the things I'm like for business wise. Sometimes I'm like I can't do it anymore. I've been doing this for too long. Where it's like, please don't. I can't. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I
I'm with
can't
you.
do that.
You ever heard
Yeah.
that Bill Burr thing? He says those LA meetings you got to do over the phone, like a general or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He goes, I throw my phone across the bed while I'm laying on the bed, and I cover my eyes, and I just wait till it's over. So, like, unless they ask me a question, I'll answer it, but if they don't, I just wait and like
That's amazing.
wince, and then I wait till it's over. And I totally understand what
Do you
you're
guys
saying.
have top comics? What's your favorite comic of all time?
Come on, what are we doing? I'll be like Cosby's later work.
I mean, we praise Dave Attell to no end on this.
Oh yeah, my God, David Tell when I was a kid on Comedy Central was like the biggest thing, and he was a guy that played at the Cellar a lot too. I don't know if he still does.
there all the time
Every night.
But he had what was his show on Comedy Central called?
Insomniac.
Yeah, dude, that for a kid that loved comedy, I was obsessed with that show.
Me too.
And then I remember I went to the Comedy Cellar when I was finally old enough, and the first time I ever saw a stand-up show that was like me as a kid going to the Cellar, Colin Quinn got fired from SNL that day.
Whoa!
And he brought the newspaper, I think, that said that he was getting fired, and it was like such a crazy.
Whoa!
First,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like I don't know if he got fired, but he was. I'm assuming he was because I think he did a bit about it.
That must have been the 90s, right? Or early 2000s?
Must have been, yeah. But I remember that set, and I was like there, and he was right there with the newspaper, and I was like, oh my God, I love this guy from SNL and his stand-up, and then that. But Dave Attell as a kid was one of the funniest things in the universe.
Oh, of course.
So cool.
98. Wow.
There you go.
Damn.
I mean,
so what were you? 10?
17, 16, 17.
You're going to the Cellar at 16, 17?
I guess so.
That's fucking awesome. You're a New York kid.
Yeah, I grew up in Riverdale.
Ah!
Riverdale, then went to Westchester, and then I was living in Manhattan when I was doing UCB after college.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Riverdale.
Yes.
You're one of those fucking kids who lives up in Riverdale. That's your taxi driver.
What do you have any recs otherwise than Larry Sanders? Because sometimes we do recs on this show.
Oh yeah, my favorite comedy shows of all time.
Anything.
It
Movies,
could be anything.
drama,
Oh my God.
songs,
The
porn.
Tyler Creator album's pretty amazing. If you haven't heard that,
I
the new
don't
one.
know
The TV shows that usually I say are Larry Sanders. Simpsons, I think, is probably the most influential show for me.
Love it.
I think it taught me how to write. I write a lot of movies and TV
So
shows
many
for
killers
places.
in that writer's room.
Dude,
Up and at them.
one incredible.
The goggles do nothing.
Incredible. UK Office is a top 5 show for me. I
Love
think.
it. Love it.
Have you met Gervais?
No. I've met him. Have you guys met him?
He's met him before.
Yeah, we've DM'd a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Good, actually. He was very nice and complimentary of my dumb tweets.
I love it.
Also, I got a joke on the Globes.
From him?
I sent him.
I wrote for like the Oscars one year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used
that's
to
cool.
freelance jokes for Letterman's monologue.
Right.
And I used to freelance jokes for SNL Weekend Update. So I
Right.
was writing jokes a lot when I was younger, and so every now and then I get a job to do that for people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who do you write for the Globes?
I wrote for the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote for Hugh Jackman. I wrote his musical opening number.
Wow.
Do you remember that musical opening number?
Pull it up.
So it was Dan Harmon, Rob Schraub, and I writing it.
Rob Schraub?
Yeah, dude, he's fucking a genius.
Dan Harmon must have been fun to write.
It was when he was trying to cast Community. So Community.
Wow.
So we wrote this musical. It's going to be too long, but it won an Emmy. So I won an Emmy for writing for the Oscars.
Man, he's a hunk, huh?
He's great. And the full callback is that I did a show. I do 2 shows in New York every year, and he came to one of my shows at the Beacon as a.
Oh!
Like I hadn't talked to him in years, and then he came and watched one of the shows at the Beacon, and he was.
It's like the best venue ever.
Dude, I think I played almost every theater in New York now.
Nice.
And that's my favorite one.
It's classic.
Easily.
Yeah, I did Radio City, which was fucking enormous.
Oh, that's too big, I think.
If for improv, imagine 4 people doing improv on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It went great, but I was like, I think we pushed it. I think we pushed it a bit.
Something's lost when you lose. The Beacon's huge, but it still feels kind of intimate.
Beacon feels like you're talking to friends.
Yeah.
You don't need screens. You don't need any of that stuff.
That's true.
Anyway, it was the recession, so we did a recession musical opening number.
You wrote this whole thing?
Me, Dan Harmon, Rob Schraub, but Dan really did I got there's a bit that I wrote, which was probably coming up, which is he brings Anne Hathaway on stage, and I wrote that whole part of the song.
Wow.
And then I wrote a bunch of jokes for him to tell as like a monologue.
Yeah.
And my joke was going to be the opening of the Oscars, and it was lined up, and then the writing team, I guess that wasn't us 3, nixed it and put something else there. But I was so excited that I was going to get jokes on too.
Of course.
But I started my career by writing jokes for Letterman. And
That's
all
crazy.
Yeah.
Remember Frost Nixon? That was a cool movie.
That was good.
Oh, that was good.
That is
I
crazy.
wrote this whole thing.
Oh, that
and-
guy.
And I did it like UCB, where he pulled her up from the crowd and he interacts because at Upright Citizen Brigade, me and Hot Sauce would always before we did a set, we would start a heckle, and I would come out there and they would heckle me, and then they would join me on stage, and then we do an improv show.
Yeah.
So it kind of starts where he pulls her up on stage,
Wow.
and they kind of make fun of whatever. Anyway,
How old are you here?
this is right I bet it was, I don't know, 2009? 2009. So I would be...
Jesus, you got in the business early.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm 43. Am I older than you guys?
You look young, yeah.
41.
Thanks, guys. I'm on doing press, so it made me look pretty. But 2009 would be 28.
Yeah, all right.
Is that right?
That's pretty good to be at this level. Writing
This was crazy.
On this, the 81st Oscars.
I moved to LA and I got a job to write for his part of the Oscars. And then I got very lucky when I moved to LA. Like, a lot of things fell into place. I was in New York. I didn't want to leave New York. My family's here. I'm very close to my family. And I waited till literally the last second. And then I left New York. And I came
Are
with
you happy you ended up leaving?
Yeah, it changed my whole life. Yeah. There was
You live in LA now.
Yes. But also, like, I wasn't doing stand-up. So the options for me in terms of movement, like, I wasn't going to be a writer on SNL. It didn't look like I wasn't going to be writing for Letterman at the time.
Did you want to be on SNL at the time?
Oh my God. Everybody who does sketch or improv,
That's
to
what
my
I'm
head.
thinking.
How did you not get on SNL?
I didn't even get an audition.
A shoe-in.
I don't know if I'd be good because they do like characters and impressions. I don't know if I can do any impressions.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I don't know like how, I mean, but writing, I didn't even get to really like give it a shot.
Right.
So I was like, okay, if I want to act, I can go out there, and there's an Upright Citizens Brigade out there, so I can improvise, and people who actually make decisions on TV shows can see me improvise. And then I had a lot of short films, and that was the way I was going to show people, like, so we just, like, I got a job writing for Robot Chicken. That was my first writing job over there.
Hey, we just met Seth Green the other night.
I heard that he was at the roast.
in the front row,
with
yeah.
Brecken. Brecken's the best.
Yeah.
But so that's how I started. I started very much as a writer that did improv, and slowly got into commercials, and slowly got into all the other acting
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
Man, what a career. Because your resume is bananas.
You've been in
Pull
so
it up.
much stuff. I mean, yeah. I mean, what do
Not to
you
make
get
it feel
recognized from the most? Is it Parks and Rec?
Yeah, still Parks and Rec.
Oh, sure.
Parks and Rec is number one, I think. And now
Baby Shark's Big Show.
Blizzard Wizard. Now it's
That's big money right
so
there.
Sonic is a big one too.
Of course.
I got to do a scene with Animal and the Muppets.
Whoa.
Which, by the way, is so funny. I bet you guys would be the same way, is that we just started going, and I just know the rhythm, how to make Animal funny, because I've watched the Muppets my whole life.
Sure.
So I know exactly what to do to set him up.
Yeah.
So easy. So it's like I know the cadence to make a Muppet funny because I know the Muppets so well as a kid.
Man, so many kids. You learn a lot of kid stuff.
It's a lot of voiceover. I love voiceover.
Wow, boy, if you can get into voiceover, you are set for life, baby.
It doesn't pay very well.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, voiceover does not pay very well.
I just guess I go off the Simpsons guys. Those guys are.
Oh my God,
billionaires at
no!
home
I mean,
in their
usually
pajamas.
all these jobs that you're looking at are probably SAG scale.
That's like a lotto ticket to be Hank Azaria.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist anymore because now there's not even residuals.
Exactly.
So it's like, even like in the beginning when I did DuckTales, we would get a bunch of residuals because they played over and over again Disney. But now they give it a Disney Plus, and you don't really get residuals.
God, they fuck you every way. And then that writer's strike, I think, had like an opposite effect.
I know.
Yeah, it was.
Modern Family. Wow, that show is underrated, I feel like.
This is very weird to look at this.
Sorry.
You got a long.
Blue Iguana was with Sam Rockwell, and I just sold a movie with him. That's gonna be fun.
Whoa, he's a beast.
Dude, he's the best.
Great actor.
Dude.
He's the fucking best. And I wrote a really fun movie for us that Yorma's going to direct.
You wrote the movie. Yorma, what's his name?
Yorma from Lonely Island.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to direct it.
And so what kind of comedy is it?
They haven't announced it yet.
Or something.
They haven't announced what it is yet. Oh yeah, I did the voice of BB-8 for Force Awakens.
Wow, BB-8.
My man. And then I think JJ just found a fucking app on his iPad, and that was what he used.
Oh, wow.
It was me. I did lines as BB-8, and then they transformed them into beeps and boops. And then
And you made it on The Simpsons, your dream.
that was it. I had 3 goals when I first started.
Let's
One
hear
was
it.
to be, because I was a page at Letterman, showing
Okay.
people the bathroom was. So one was to be a guest on Letterman. I did it 2 weeks before he stopped.
Okay.
Simpsons, to be voiced in Simpsons. The third one was to host SNL, which I have not.
Wow.
That's coming, baby. Sonic 6.
I did a Letterman thing, but it was on Netflix, like one of those like sit down things, and it was.
Wait, you did his interview show?
Yeah, it was.
That's
it
enormous.
Pull it up. It was stand-up.
It wasn't like it wasn't like the one that
Kardashian.
Obama did. He did one for stand up. So you do a stand up segment, and then you'd sit down and talk with him, and it was like
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's
crushed.
enormous.
there it is. It was good.
That was a great moment.
Do you realize how insane this is?
It was insane. I mean, that was one of my lines. I was like, "You went to." He goes, "When do you think you'll know when you made it?" And I'm like, "I'm talking to you, dude."
Yeah.
I agree.
And I said, "I'm like, where are you going to be in a couple years?" I said, "You went from Obama to me. Are you going to be talking to a crackhead?"
Oh, I love that.
And he was like, "If I'm talking to anyone, fun, you know. But no,
do you know what this means though? By the way, this means that he had to have seen you do comedy.
He was very cool.
think you're funny enough, because he would not have you on the show unless he personally thought you were funny.
He was so cool. I did a thing during COVID where I just filmed a special on rooftops in New York.
Oh, that's great.
So he was like,
what's that called?
It's called Up on the Roof.
Great.
But he...
dude, this is crazy.
He was crazy. He was crazy cool. And it's funny talking to a guy from that era because he doesn't understand how we have to make comedy now, because he came up in the 70s, 80s when you just wanted to get on TV. But he goes, for stand-up, we wanted a sitcom. And I was like, yeah, but they don't really do that often. It's impossible.
It's not real. That's not real anymore.
Because he didn't understand why I put a special out for free. I was like, well, because we make the bulk of our money touring. You know?
Yeah.
He didn't. So he was, I think, you see why he's the best interviewer, because he's so curious.
He is the best. I was a page at that place. I watched him do it. I watched him my whole life. My parents would be lying down their bed like this. I'm like perpendicular to them, and we would all watch Letterman every single night.
Wow.
It was like such a big deal in our house. And then when I was a page there, and I like hustled my way to get that job. We didn't know anybody. So it's like, I got so lucky in getting that job. And when I was a pager, I saw him every night. And then when I started freelancing for the monologue, whenever he ended all of his monologues, he would point to Paul Schaefer and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra." And that's how you know no more jokes are going to be said. And so me as a page, I'm there helping people in the audience.
How cute.
Oh yeah, I just posted that yesterday because I did Colbert yesterday.
Oh, cool.
That's me as a page on the bottom.
Wow.
So 20 years ago. That's me 20 years ago.
That's amazing.
And so then anytime you'd point, it's over and I know I didn't get a joke on. So I started to say like, fuck. And you could hear it in the show, and I started to get yelled at by the audience person, being like, "Ben, you can't be on the floor anymore because you're cursing when you don't get your jokes on." And I was like, "I'm so sorry, I had no idea you could hear that."
Amazing.
Man, you could host. You look right in that desk on the top.
I love Colbert. He's so smart, dude.
He's a very talented guy.
I love Colbert.
I was in college. I was an intern at his show, the Colbert Report.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That was a pretty epic experience. And
what does an intern do for the Colbert Report?
Any run they need.
I bet people were nice there though, no?
Yeah, he was great, and he was incredible. I was there when he threw water in Richard Branson's face.
Oh wow!
Pull it up.
Richard Branson pulled, and you could hear me saying "fuck" no. But you could see Richard Branson got mad during the interview, so he just takes water and throws it in his face. And Colbert, he got water back. He waved over for his producer to bring water, and he threw it back in his face. And I was like, "This ain't a bit. This is weird."
Branson didn't know he was joking, I guess.
No, I think he would fuck with people on that show. I mean, that was kind of what was incredible.
He was playing a character.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of...
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
He was kind of messing... I mean, it might not be online.
Whoa, scrubbed.
But he was...
Oh, I guess he came on the late
No, it's not on his late night show. It's on Colbert Report.
Well, at least he came back. They rekindled.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it was a tense moment where I was like, that is bad.
Damn.
Did it air, you think?
It aired. Yeah, I mean, you can't not air that.
Right. Takes off his pants. Yeah, I think they scrubbed it.
They scrubbed it.
What the fuck?
It was weird.
That's a good moment.
So, was he a dude? Were you watching like Stranger with Candy and Colbert Report?
Love Stranger with Candy.
Yeah.
Love Colbert Report. But I think him on late show is pretty fucking awesome. God, wow. Richard Branson's throwing water on everybody's face.
That's his thing.
Is he your late night host? Is he your fave?
Right now?
Yeah.
I love him. I've been lucky enough to do all of them. I did Corden's show 17 times.
17?
Wow.
I did it more than anybody else.
Gee,
That's
who canceled?
Crazy. By the way, my goal as someone who's a page on Letterman, when they needed someone, he would have his people.
Yes.
I always wanted to be that person. And they weren't even the most famous people. Sometimes they were, but sometimes weren't. And
who was Letterman's people for that?
There's a stand-up that came over every Christmas, I forget, and he took a football and he hits like a meatball off the top of the Christmas tree. I forget who the people were, but he had his people like Bill Murray. Anytime he came on was amazing. Howard Stern would come on and be incredible, and he would come a bunch of times a year. Tom Hanks was amazing on that show. But I always wanted to be like the whatever. And then for Corden, I slowly became a thing when people dropped and I lived in LA. They're like, hey, can you come here today and whatever? I'm like, great.
And were you ever on with someone where it just didn't vibe at all? Because they did the 2 guests, right?
Yeah, they do sometimes more than 2 guests. It never really... I've been on with so many people that they kind of... use me as someone that could, let's say they have guests and like they need someone to like be a little bit funny or liven it up. I think that I kind of helped with that.
Comedic relief.
I think a little bit, or like to make people feel comfortable, whatever.
Now we did Corden, I think once each.
I did it twice. I did stand up. I wasn't a guest, and
That's got to be terrifying.
No, that crowd was juiced.
They were the most juiced, and
because that lives on forever. Like, but can you use those on a special after or no?
Yeah, you probably
you
could.
could use them if you want. I don't think I used all of them, but like,
I didn't either.
But I used some of them, and he was one of the coolest in that he would be like, "This is not normal. What this is about. Not everyone does this. It's not normal. What's about to happen. This guy's doing stand up at 5 p.m.
Yeah, dude.
For a studio crowd. Give him everything." And like, dude, not everyone does that.
That goes a long way for a young comic.
I love Conan. I'm a huge Conan guy, but he would just be like, "Your next guest."
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Wait, so who is there? Some show
Fallon does it too.
Is there some show that you always wanted to get on? That like
Conan.
Conan was the one.
We got on Conan.
We did that a few times.
Yeah, because Conan had the coolest music guests and the coolest stand-ups.
And he seemed fun. He didn't like Letterman to me was cool, but he was like this older statesman where Conan felt like a guy I would hang out with.
He was kind of my brother loved Conan so much that it was like that kind of became our guy.
Yeah.
But I love Letterman. Yeah, I mean, he's amazing.
I got to ask though, you did 17 Cordons. That's what I was
Let's see how many. 13?
Did you do Ferguson?
5 times, I bet.
Wow.
I bet. I've done I did Leno. I've been a guest on every talk show host that was.
Dick Cavett?
He was gone. God, I wish. Yeah, I went on Tom Snyder for 3 hours.
Steve Allen?
Yeah, me and Steve Allen really go back.
I kind of miss. I feel like.
But I love late night. Like I love late night.
I love the crowd. I love the.
I love everything.
Showbiz of it all.
That's not normal anymore. I feel
No.
like podcasting is great, but I turn it on so much harder when there's a crowd there, and I do miss that. Like even doing a live podcast when there's a crowd.
Oh, I bet it crushes. I bet you guys go crazy.
You
guys are drawn to crowds. That's what you know.
It's better.
You want the laugh. You want the big laugh in the room.
Yeah. I did once with Julia Roberts, which is really cool. Every now and then you like sitting next to someone.
That's banana.
13 episodes.
That's amazing though. What
TV.
Yeah, how was Julia Roberts?
That's $13,000.
Amazing. You know, they take a picture of you like before you go on, and they take a picture of you, and she like snuck into my picture, and I kept it. I have it in my freaking, like I have like a wall of like all these things. No, I don't. I never show anybody that.
Well, it's funny. We were just talking about this the other day. If we photobomb a photo, people will stab us. But if Julia Roberts does, it's like a huge win.
I literally have kept it my whole life.
You have
in the
to be
same
famous
place.
to pull that move.
It was so cool. I can't believe I have it.
Damn, how's she look in person?
Gorgeous.
I bet.
Incredible.
Hubba.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Hachi Machi.
Hot. Is there anyone that you've wanted to meet that you haven't met yet?
Like directors. I want to work with a lot of directors.
Who's your top?
I'd love to work with Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
We were just talking about how he's. What did we say? We was like maybe top 3 ever.
He's got to be.
Easily.
It's got to be. I did a movie with Zemeckis who did Back to the Future.
Whoa.
Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time.
Come on.
Yeah. What are your
It's
favorite
the power
movies?
of love.
Never heard of it. Is that from the movie?
Yeah, Huey Lewis.
Oh, okay.
I think
And the
that's
news
it.
or just him?
I think the news as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your favorite movies?
Well, we got to wrap this up, but yeah, throw something out there. Two Girls, One
I'm
Cup. What are you
fucking
thinking?
annoying. I love film noir so much that like I'll throw like 1940s movies at
Oh my
you.
God.
So like Out of the Past.
You're begging to go on Letterboxd. You're fucking begging.
Well, I love those are like my two, Double Indemnity and Out of the Past.
Oh, Double Indemnity is amazing.
It's just the most perfect script ever.
It's an incredible film.
But then like Guilty Pleasure, like Back to School makes me laugh.
Sure.
Great.
Rodney Dangerfield is a great.
course.
I love. Fuck, man. There's so many. If Fargo's on TV, I'm always watching.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's another. Any Cohen is
Yeah,
pretty
what
great.
are you saying?
Well, I like Cool Hand Luke. I just love that movie. I love Groundhog Day.
Oh, that's a perfect comedy.
Deep. There's something
Dumb
to
and Dumber is also.
Dumb and
Dumb and Dumber is a
great.
top 5 movie of all time for me.
It's perfect.
I think it's a top
Country
5
for
movie
Old
of all
Men.
time.
It's great.
Yeah, there's so many. Like,
Yeah.
Any like badass throwback. If a Michael Mann movie's on TV too, it's like
I know.
it's impossible not to.
I find myself watching older movies now. I don't know if it's to connect with me being a kid, but like I love watching older movies now more than I love watching.
Like, give
newer
us a
course.
couple more.
stuff that I love. My top 5 is probably. I mean, listen,
Ferris Bueller's up there too.
Ferris Bueller is amazing. Oh yeah, I'm going on tour again. Back to the Future, probably Dumb and Dumber, Shawshank. I'd put an animated movie in there, so probably Aladdin.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, great
Robin
movie.
Williams is amazing in that.
And then And then like there's 100 other ones that like Jurassic Park is probably there.
Hell yeah.
There's some Big is probably up there.
Big.
There's so many good.
Shimmy, Cocoa Pup.
Sonic is out right now. I don't know when this comes out, but it's literally
this
out this moment. I just went to the first screening that the public could see.
And
we just surprised people.
Vibe?
It was great. It's great. I'm so happy with it.
And it's in theaters, which is nice. I love a theater movie. Let's
Yes.
keep the theaters alive.
It is in theaters, and the hope is that if enough people see it, we keep getting to make them. But this is like, imagine for like 2 years you waiting for this movie, or a year, and it's fun. Today is the day it was out, and we went to the first screening that fans went to today at 3 p.m. right before we came here, and we got to like surprise. It was awesome.
I saw Ghostbusters, the new one with Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
With Ronnie Chang in Lincoln Center. It was so fun.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Day of the release day.
Yeah. The
Red
premiere.
carpet.
It's
Premiere,
so fun
that's the word.
It's so fun to still go to the theater, man. So yeah, support this movie so they can keep making more. Check it out.
Oh yeah, my
You know
tour.
what? I hate when that's a peeve when people say support. Go see the movie.
Go
Enjoy
see the
it.
movie.
Hey,
Enjoy the
support.
movie.
He's not fucking homeless. He's crushing. He's in
Yeah.
Enjoy the movie. Have a great time.
Yeah.
And then my tour starts in January in Milwaukee.
Alone?
It's Ben Schwartz and friends, so it's me doing improv.
Got it.
So we'll do improv, but we're playing more casinos than we've ever played.
Whoa, a casino.
A bunch of them. We did a couple, and now we're like, well, I guess we'll just do a couple more. But we're playing the Beacon again for New Yorkers in April.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm doing Sydney Opera House in May.
Nice.
Oh, that's legendary.
That's a
That'd
That'd
beauty.
be great. Yeah. There's like all these venues that I always want to play, and that's
It's one of the most
last
beautiful. I mean, just on the water.
I know, it's crazy.
insane.
And also, you guys know, when I played Royal Albert Hall this year, you won't get paid a ton of money to do these venues because it's so expensive.
Yes.
Radio City Music Hall, 6,000 people. You don't get paid you don't get paid more.
No.
It's
all
like,
but there's
because it
really
costs-
no one you can complain to about it.
And also, it's like, I don't even care.
yeah,
I know.
I just want to say that I want to be in that theater. I want to say that I was on the same stage as blank.
Right.
And it doesn't even matter. Like, we have our other shows that we can make a little bit of money, but there are some that you're like, man, so Sydney Opera House was one of those, and Royal Albert Hall, Radio City was one of those.
If you do 2, you make some money.
Yeah, I bet that's how it works.
you're going all over. Yeah, you got to go all over.
Vets
Going
is a
that
great
We
way.
sold out Sydney Opera House, so we did a State Theater show right before it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we're going to go to Melbourne. But this is great.
Melbourne's
You guys ever been to Paramount Theater in Seattle?
Yes.
One of my favorite venues to perform
room.
comedy.
Sick.
It's
Great
nice.
room. And Prince used to play there, or Prince has played there.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
I like sometimes like looking through and seeing like what other people have played.
This is exciting. All right, well, go. What's the website
It's
called?
rejectedjokes.com because when I started to freelance jokes for Letterman, I used to take all the ones that he rejected and I would perform them to 0 people. And then I put those videos on the internet, and that's how I started.
Whoa.
That's smart.
Crazy.
And because there's a low bar already, so
And nobody's in the audience, so they all bomb. And then
Right.
I just release them, and that's like how I.
Wow.
I haven't updated this in a long time. Anyway, that's right. You don't have to look at any of this anymore.
Check it out, rejectedjokes.com,
There you
folks,
go.
for the tour dates.
go see Ben on tour. Check out Sonic 3.
Yes.
And yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
man.
guys. How
Drink
fun.
Bodega Cat whiskey, by the way.
Is that yours?
That's ours.
Yeah, we- this is our
BodegaCatWhiskey.com.
You have your own whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
We'll give you a bottle. You
How
want
does
a
that
bottle?
happen? Do you like go to where they make it?
It's a long story.
It was a long process,
We make it in a
but-
bathtub, and then we ship it out.
God, how exciting. I
Very
can't believe you
exciting.
guys make the labels for this and everything.
Well, we had a lot of help. We don't know what
sure.
the hell we're doing, but we're getting there. We're in all these comedy clubs now, and it's online.
It's building for sure.
How cool is that?
Very cool.
Are you happy you're doing it?
Yeah,
yeah, it's
we're
awesome.
trying to
I
retire
love
on this beauty. Where are you going to be?
We'll let him leave. He's
Oh, okay.
I'll hear it. Where are you going to be?
I'll hear it.
All right, get it up. What do you got? I got San Antonio, January 3rd and 4th. I'm doing clubs to warm up for this tour. San Antonio, 3rd and 4th. I got Liberty Township, Ohio, the following weekend. Pittsburgh
Liberty,
Improv, the 23rd
Liberty.
through 25th. And then it's just all theaters. Charlotte, Richmond,
Philly's so fun to
DC,
play.
Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Austin is, ooh, dude, that Paramount Theater is really fun
Sick.
too.
Tulsa,
That's nice.
Austin, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Memphis. We're moving slowly, guys. Come the fuck out. Knoxville,
Atlanta, great one. I played the Tabernacle.
It's
before.
great. Birmingham,
Durham's
Atlanta.
such a fun city.
Yeah, I love
New
it.
Haven,
Hey, we're playing the same one. I'm playing that Vets too in
It's
Providence.
a good room.
Oh, I'm pumped. Yeah, I heard it's great. Portsmouth, we added one there, so come check it out. Portland, Maine, Burlington. It
Oh, do
goes-
you like food? Are you a food person?
Fuck yeah.
I'll give you recs for a bunch of these cities.
Please.
Hell
Toronto,
yeah.
Montreal, Buffalo, and there are more and more, but that's Albany. punchup.live/Sam Morril or just sammorril.com. All these, so many. I'm moving the West Coast too, so you'll see if you don't.
Are you touring now too?
In here, your city.
Yeah, my wife's 8 months pregnant.
Oh!
I'm taking a break after January.
Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
How cool.
Not mine. Houston, Texas.
All right.
Phoenix, Dallas, and then I'm going to take a break, and then we're back in Nashville at the Ryman, and then...
Dude, that venue's the best.
I'm excited. And then Asheville, I'm doing a makeup day because of that cunt Helene ruined the city, so I'll be back in April.
Look how sold out you are. Go up. Look how exciting this is.
Does it say sold out?
All of them.
Oh, wow.
So many things are sold out. So you don't have to think about this at all.
No, we pump out the jokes. So come on by.
Pump out the joke.
I don't know when this comes out. Oh shit! All right. Well, yeah. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Kwanzaa. Do it up. Have a great. We'll see you before the New Year. But thanks for listening, guys. Support. I'm going to say it again. I'm an idiot. Go see Ben's movie and go see him on the road.
Thanks, guys.
Comedy.